this is entrepreneurship, because you've created a hub where people like me looking for tenders and people out there that want employment, people that, because those are problems, right?
Yeah.
And you've created the solution.
It takes a great level of self-awareness to be able to tell yourself, like, as much as this is mine, I shouldn't be in that sit.
This sounds like, when I tell the story, people feel like you just got that from someone, or it really happened.
Even when you say it's difficult managing people, the truth is you can't want to have a family and not expect the pressures of having a family, you see.
At that point, I felt like, but yes, I'm embarrassing myself. It's not like we're very hungry.
Okay, so would you rather have standards and have an empty stomach, or have a full stomach and never have standards? I think having the courage to do certain things that people feel you shouldn't be doing is everything.
So Christine is a friend, a mother, a wife, and also a business person. I want to say I'm an entrepreneur, but I don't want to give myself the title. But yes, I do that, and I'm also a media personality. I love TV. I love being online. I'm a social person. Yeah, that's me basically in a nutshell.
Why don't you like calling yourself an entrepreneur?
Because I think entrepreneurship is on two levels for me. So the first part, for those that maybe buy things and then you resell, I don't think you are yet an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur, according to my belief, is someone who makes something. I'll give you an example. There's this man, he said the person that made the internet, he's an entrepreneur.
Okay.
The person that made Facebook, because it's one of the first social media apps, is an entrepreneur. But the person who copies Facebook is not an entrepreneur. It's just a business person. You get it? So an entrepreneur, according to me, is someone that creates an idea that makes a difference. Yes.
That's an interesting distinction, yeah.
But if you just buy things from Kamwala and then resell on Facebook, I feel you're just a business person. You get it? You're just
many people are going to be in the comments disagreeing.
I know, but that's my belief, and that's how I see it. So I don't want to define myself as an entrepreneur yet, because I feel I haven't yet made the difference that I feel I can. I know my potential, I know what I can do, and I feel like I haven't yet reached the space where I can call myself to say, okay guys, I'm an entrepreneur now. So right now I'm a business person heading to become an entrepreneur.
And what do you think is that one thing that's going to make you an entrepreneur? Do you have something in the pipelines?
Yes. Yes. I've been working on different things. For example, right now I do a branding and corporate wear business. I have tried many businesses, but this is the one thing that I've managed to stick to for, I think now 4 years, since 2021.
Yeah, that's nice, yeah.
Yes. So I've been doing it since 2021 and I've stuck to it. I've done lots of businesses, starting from maybe selling on the streets, those street vendors that move around the buses with products. I've done that.
That's interesting.
Yes, all the way to things like fish, goats. I've tried things. So yeah. So when I hit that point where I feel like I'm now making a difference with my current business, I know I'm making a difference, but I don't feel it in me to say this is the point. I don't feel like I've reached. I don't, because the business that I do is branding and corporate wear.
Yeah.
We do uniforms, we help businesses to have their own market identity.
Yeah.
And different businesses in the same market space, but having their own identity that sets them apart from everyone else. So basically that's what we do. In as much as that might sound like a wow, but it's still not yet it's not where I want it to be, but we're heading there.
For me, which category do I fall in? Business person or entrepreneur?
This is entrepreneurship, because you've created a hub where people like me looking for tenders, and people out there that want employment, people that, because those are problems, right?
Yeah.
And you've created the solution. And it's not just one type of a solution for us people in business. It's also a solution for another youth out there who's in lack of employment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I call you an entrepreneur, and hence I'm here.
I'm happy. I'm more than happy to have that title of an entrepreneur. I just always thought of myself as a guy who just loves creating things.
Yeah,
I don't like putting titles to things, or if someone says, "Oh, Basio," I'm like, "Ish, guys, that's a heavy title." Like, that's a heavy title. That's a heavy title. I remember even on my emails, I don't add title, whatever. I'd rather just add director, because it's like, okay, maybe I'm just in charge of the direction of the company, rather than CEO. CEO sounds heavy. It's like, guys, do you know the weight you put it on my shoulders right now? It's like, I'm expected to come off a certain way. No matter what, so it's like it's a heavy title. So I'm also very laid back when it comes to adding titles to whatever I do.
I think I'm like you in that perspective. I also do not call myself a CEO. Even on my business cards, it's business development manager, because I know that's if possible. My finances were to be where I want them, I think I would hire a CEO.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
I would hire a CEO to run the company and keep me at business development until I reach the CEO. I know how to run a company.
Yeah.
Yes, but being a CEO is heavy.
It is.
Said. So I think I would also just hire someone to be a CEO.
True.
Until I feel like, okay, now I can dish the business development and now just become a CEO full time.
Yeah, and I think it takes a certain level of self-awareness to know that as much as this is my company, this is not my role.
Yes.
I fit in better in maybe sales.
Yes.
And then I would need someone to take over this role as a CEO, because people feel just because you have ownership of something, you started something, you need to take the lead role. Of course, yes, your vision is important and it's very critical to, the company, but it doesn't mean you have now to be steering this thing. You need someone who's experienced, someone who understands what it takes to be a CEO, because there are people who can come up with ideas but they're just good maybe in sales, right? So it takes a great level of self-awareness to be able to tell yourself, like, as much as this is mine, I shouldn't be in that seat.
I think it's also about being too emotionally attached to business.
Yeah, true.
Right? So you have this business, you do branding, you're Christine, but you're involved in it, right? But you're so emotionally involved that you take things too personal when it comes to your work.
Yeah.
So now you don't even want someone in that space to be able to help you manage things, because you feel like they're going to mess it up.
Yeah.
So for me, what I do, I know my strengths. I know I love sales. I love marketing. I love developing businesses, but I'm not very strong at sales. I'm strong at marketing. You get it? So I know my strength. I love design. I've got a very good eye for design. But when I'm sitting to do designs, I easily get bored. So what did I do? I hire someone who does design the way I want it.
Yeah.
And I make sure it's done according to my standard. But I have someone else to do that because I know my strength.
Yeah.
If I get a client and then they want a design, I say, okay, I'll do it myself since I can also design.
Yeah.
The client won't be happy. it will take me a long time to deliver that design.
Yeah,
Number
true.
one. Number two, when something takes too long, now the relationship between you and your client is now also at risk. Because number one, when you're doing a business, you want your customers to return.
Very true.
Because sales is not just about you getting the business and then you deliver them.
And ends there,
It's
yeah.
also about what happens after
True.
the client buys. Yes, so for me, because of that, I noticed my clients were getting tired. The waiting period was too long. For one design, maybe would take like slightly over 48 hours.
Yeah.
But now, if that's something simple like a flyer, imagine 48 hours. But now we can take even for 24 hours. Within that 48 hours, your flyers will be ready. And that is because I have let myself do what only me can do.
Yeah.
And those other things which I know I can find someone to do it and I can just oversee.
Yeah.
Someone else is doing.
True. I think I've also had to learn that just along the way, saying as much as I have the vision of where I want the company to be, I can't do everything myself, because I'm also like a very hands-on person. Like I want to be able to make sure certain things are coming out the way I want them to come out. So it's a situation of, I know how to do this in this area, I know how to do this, and I feel like if I do it myself, it'll come out the way I want it to come out. And if I give it over to if I hand over the work to someone else, they probably will mess up some way, they'll miss certain details. So I'm a very detailed person in whatever I'm working on. So I try to make sure like, ooh, this has to be like this, whatever. But then you realize that you can't do everything yourself. And I've seen so many people do that, and other people do it out of greed, right? And what I mean by that is you want to keep the money to yourself.
Yes.
You're running a business.
Yes.
And you want to do everything yourself. You don't want to hire people to help you because you want to keep all the profit to yourself.
Yes, you don't
right?
Share.
But the truth is, your profits grow if you have people helping you grow. If you have people helping you handle work. Because now you can go and look for more business. But if you're handling everything yourself, yes, you're going to keep all the profits, but it's going to take time for you to grow and expand in other regions because you're so stuck doing everything yourself. You don't even have time to go and look for business.
Don't you feel it's also because handling human beings is a lot?
It is.
Like managing people is a lot on its own. So for a startup Christine, who has never done HR, who's only doing this business and she's learning on the job.
Yeah.
And then to manage people, I think it's a lot. And because of that, people tend to push back. I have pushed back. I think I pushed back for like 2 years before I could say, okay, let me bring people on board.
Yeah.
Because number one, I'm a very small person. In the industry I'm in, the people that do the type of jobs that I do, they're $1. So now I feel like, where do I even fit in? So if I'm going to employ someone, I don't want to employ someone who's like me.
Yeah.
Number one, I need them to be order. Number two, I need them to be properly qualified to handle the things that I can handle, I can't handle. That's why I'm hiring them. Right. So now, when I was now at that stage, I didn't have anyone, and my business openings are $1, right? When I go for meetings, you find Indians, you find different type of people, and they have different personalities, and the industry is rough on its own. So you're there, you look like you're 13 and you want to go, you get there. This boss is thinking, okay, I'm meeting Christine from Brownstrand. The card says business development manager. So this should be someone.
Yeah.
And then they see a person who looks 13 walking on the door.
Yeah.
Number one, that's a lot for you, right?
Yeah.
Then another person you're competing with comes and they look in their suit.
Yeah, true.
With like a briefcase, they look organized in terms of them being order and all that. Then it's a lot.
It is.
A lot. So if you're hiring and if you're going to want to manage people, you have to make sure you put I think for me now, I had someone who does business, who does designing, graphic designing, but he's also my human resource manager.
Yeah.
He knows best how to handle people. I'm the type of person who wants something to be done this way.
Yeah.
And I will be on you until you do it.
Yeah.
If I say I need a proposal by 12, 11, I'm on you. 11:01. That's why I have someone.
Yeah.
And they'll feel the pressure to say, like you said, you're a person who wants your things to be done in a specific way.
True.
You want them done nicely, and only you can do them nicely.
True.
So if you now then give that in the hands of someone else, someone who doesn't carry the vision that you carry for your business, I feel it's really difficult.
Yeah. I know I get you very, like, 100%. And even when you say it's difficult managing people, the truth is you can't want to have a family and not expect the pressures of having a family. You see, you want to have a family, but then you're forgetting that having a family comes with its own stress of, now there are kids involved, and now kids, have to go to school, they get sick, all these things happen. So you can't go into business and then not expect that people are going to be, difficult to manage and so on. Because at the end of the day, we all have different personalities, right? We think differently. The mind is a very complex thing, right? We barely understand ourselves. So what makes us think we're going to understand other people? Right? So, but at the end of the day, you can't go into business thinking, people are not going to be difficult to manage. And even when you speak about hiring people, I will tell you this. Yes, it's true what you're saying. I run, apart from this, right? I run a tech company, right?
Yes.
And I'm also a documentary filmmaker. Two different things, right? And the places I've had to go in, I've lost so many deals because people thought I wasn't corporate enough. I couldn't handle the business. If they give, exactly. It's like, you don't look like you need to be in this place. Maybe go out there, gain more experience, then you can come back. I'm like, really?
Come back.
Right? So, it's like, you're not corporate enough. You don't look the age. You don't look experienced enough. And so I've had to miss out on opportunities in that sense. So my whole thing has been, okay, cool. Since everyone is trying to deny me these opportunities, fine, I'll do whatever it takes, and I'll always do it my way. I've always said this. I'll do whatever it takes, and I'll do it my way.
Yes.
So if you're telling me I'm not corporate enough, that's on you. It's fine. That's not going to stop me from doing what I want to do. And even when it comes to hiring people, I don't think anyone in our company, right now we are a company of 6, right? We have 6 people. And I don't think any of us is qualified to be doing anything that we are doing. Right?
Yeah.
Starting from myself. And even without me having the proper technical skills for my field, I was like, okay, I have the vision. I have all these ideas of things that I want to create.
That's what matters.
Yeah. Right? What do I need? Who do I need? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, cool. If we need to build a platform that does so and so, we need a developer. Cool. Go and look for a developer. Right? And if you look at everyone, it's a tech company, right? But we have people from the film industry managing operations. Literally, our operations chief operations officer is a film producer.
Really?
Yeah.
You're doing good.
As a film producer. Now, you think, what is a film producer doing in the tech industry?
Yes.
But it's because, what do we need from a person that manages operations? Right? So I look for, okay, someone who manages operations in a company does so and so. Okay. And I look at our film producer. What does our film producer do? And then you start to understand, like, okay, these are similar things, right? If I'm going to look for a person who's going to be our operations manager in this tech space, maybe we're not going to be able to afford them, looking at the fact that we're a startup. But I know someone who understands my vision, who understands where I'm going, and they would love to be a part of what I'm doing. And I'll bring them just saying, listen, what you're doing in this field, I know this is a field that you're not familiar with, but you just have to apply that here.
Yes.
You don't have to The only thing you have to understand is the vision and what we do, and just carry the passion for the work.
Yeah.
Because I know that people that we work with, everyone that I work with right now is someone who's passionate about what we're doing, but they're just coming from different fields.
Yes.
But we all come together.
I think it works.
Right? So for us, when you look at how we are set up as a company in terms of the team, it's literally these puzzle pieces that come together that fit in perfectly, but they're from different boxes.
Yes.
But we come in together, and when you look at it, it doesn't even paint a perfect picture. It's very abstract, but we fit in, we lock in.
Yes.
Right? Person, like, it's weird, but it works.
Yes.
So that's what I said. I'm going to do it my way.
That it works.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Exactly.
Because, different businesses work differently.
Yeah.
Yes. And different strategies work differently for different
Very true.
businesses. So it works. Different people with their own different perfections, when they come together, it works.
Yeah.
It works. I think for me, when I was starting, remember I said I started by first selling in the streets.
Yeah.
That's where I started from. I didn't know that I wanted to do business.
Yeah.
So when I was starting, I couldn't find a job, and I needed money. My brothers and my sisters at that point, I was the only person. Mom was not around, and dad was also not around. So now I'm left with my brothers and sisters, and and sister. But then the money that your mom left you is not enough, and she's got houses, so we're expecting we'll be getting rentals. What we'll be fine. So if I'm not employed, we'll still be okay. But families, then now family members, when they get the money, that money, when it doesn't come to you as much as you thought it would. So at the end of the day, it's not enough. Maybe you end up having like a 300 kwacha, but it's not enough to get you through the month. So you guys need to feed, right? I tried the job thing, it's not working. I look for the job, I get tired. I was going to look for employment, like I'm going for work. You know why you leave the house at 6 and come back at 17? But you are not at work, you are looking for a job.
I understand.
Say, my brother is now getting stressed for me, feeling like, this girl, she's just going, I think she's too stressed. Maybe let's divide the family. I should go elsewhere, my sister should go elsewhere. And that, to me, was like, no, we can't do that. It's better the family stays together, and we'll be able to manage this. So you know what I did? My friend, best friend, cousin, she sent me to buy her something in town. So she gave me exact transport amount that I had to use to go to town and come back to town. By then, I think the bus was 7 kwacha or 10 kwacha from town to Mtendere East, because that's where I was staying. So I get to town, I get her whatever she needed, and I'm looking at the 10 kwacha to say, I need more, please. This sounds like, when I tell the story, people feel like, you just got that from someone. Oh, it really happened. So I'm looking at this 10 kwacha and I'm like, I need more money, but this 10 kwacha is not enough. So she sent me to buy her things from Carousel. I don't know if you know Carousel. And when I was looking through Carousel, I saw things, wholesale price, very good prices. So I told myself, okay, with this 10 kwacha, I'm going to buy this to my earrings. The earrings, those studs, that round shiny studs. I said I'm going to buy these studs because I know these studs, we usually buy them for like 2 kwacha. I said I'm going to buy these studs. There were 7 kwacha for a packet of 12, and I'm going to resell. I'm going to try. If not, I know myself, I can walk home.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't work, I'll walk home. I'm still young. So I took the risk. I used my transport money, bought the studs, and then started from the same carousel place to sell the studs. And when I was doing that, there are people that recognized me because I have been doing TV since I was 9. So I've been a TV presenter for The Link at ZNBC since I was 9. So people recognized me and said, you're the one from TV and you're selling earrings.
What happened?
Me, I can't. You're embarrassing yourself. At that point, I felt like, but yes, I'm embarrassing myself. It's not like we're very hungry. We're not starving. Maybe this separation thing can work. But then the next person who I was selling to actually encouraged me. She told me, wow, how old are you and you're doing this? Keep it up. In fact, I'm going to buy 3 earrings. That's a 6 kwacha. So I'm calculating it's only 2 kwacha left. 4 kwacha left for my transport to be enough. And the rest will be my profit. Before I could even reach Kulima Tower, those studs were done. And I was shocked I had the 20 kwacha on me. I went back, ordered more and came back again. On that day, I made, I think, 30 kwacha. I used
Within the same day?
Within the same day.
Yeah.
So I used the 10 for my transport and I went back home with an extra 20 kwacha. You get it?
Yeah.
And for me, that's why it started. Then now I moved to like buying salaula and then I steam iron them at home, the jackets. Because I wanted to do like office wear. So I steam iron the jackets, I put them on hangers, and then I go to these corporate offices in town at East Park, Manda Hill, those areas, and they would finish until my now husband, by then he was my boyfriend.
Yeah.
He told me to say, this thing you do with the jackets, the corporate shirts, do you know you can do a proper business where you don't buy from Salaola, you can buy from shops. Since now you have a good clientele base, you can work with that. Order and just try. Because now I was making to my good profits. I think maybe in a month I would make maybe 2,000. For me that was okay.
Yeah.
Because my goal was to make 30 kwacha a day. Remember that's the 30 kwacha I started with. So I said, if I can make 30 kwacha a day, by the end of 30 days, I'll have 900 kwacha. I want that 900 kwacha. It's enough. And then you're making 2,000. You're like, wow, I can do this again and again. So that's how now we started doing the corporate wear and branding. We now went professional. We had to register with PACRA. And then we were just learning on the job how to get contracts, how to apply for contracts, designing. And then we got here.
That's an interesting story. Yeah. It takes me back to that one Bemba saying that Sebana Wikute.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like people know you, but again, you have to do what you must to make the paper. And it's crazy how most people fall into that trap of, I can't be seen doing a certain business. I can't be seen selling in the streets.
Like that.
Yeah.
My family members found me.
But you still went ahead and did it, you see? It's like...
So I lied to my mom, my mom's sisters, my brothers. They didn't know that I was there selling on the streets because I knew they were not going to allow it. Yeah. So I lied to say I got a job and my salary is 900. That's why I was having the goal to make at least 900 at the end of the month.
I see.
You get it. So I told them to say, I've got this job.
Yeah.
I have to be there at this time. And knock off at 17:30. So even on days in business where you feel like today I don't want to go for work, I had to make sure I leave the house and I go, because they'll start to question you to say, your boss won't fire you. You know those things.
Yeah, no.
It's only later on, I think after a year. Yeah. And then I said, this thing I've been saying, my boss, my what. I'm actually my boss.
But no, that's very, like, when you really think about it, it's very inspirational, because how many people do you know who are well known, who are going to get up and go and sell something in the streets?
Yes.
Right. The goal of any business is to make money.
Yeah.
If you're thinking you are too good for certain businesses, then there's a problem. Because you're forgetting what the goal is. The goal is to make money.
Yeah.
So if money is found in the streets, get in the streets.
Yeah, I agree.
But the moment you start to think, I'm too good for this business, I'm too good for this business, then that's what the problem is. Then you actually don't even want money.
Yes, you're not supposed to do business.
Yeah.
Maybe get a job or something.
Exactly. Because, yeah, like, just, anyway, like, I'm just thinking about it, like,
Yeah.
we all have one goal. Everyone in business has one goal. Money. And then you find someone, at least if you're doing some other business that's making you money, then you can say, I can't do this business because I'm already doing this. But if you're someone who's broke, you can't put yourself in a position where you're choosing saying, I can only do this, I can't do this. Bro, you don't have money.
But you know, people say, no, I have standards, and I have to, as a person, I have to stick to my standards. So even for me, when those people were asking me to say, but you are found on TV, and why are you selling on the streets? So their question really was not that. They were asking me, where are your standards?
No, but you see, okay, so would you rather have standards and you know, have an empty stomach, or have a full stomach and not have standards? Because
I went ahead and did the business after that. So I'm the type that would do anything to make sure, not anything.
No, but really think about it, right? It's whatever you do, right? It looks crazy until it's working.
Yes.
Right. It looks crazy until it's working.
And you have to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
My journey into tech, regardless of not having the technical skill to build anything, I've always been in love with tech for a very long time, since way back in high school. Right.
Yes.
Before we even had an ICT club at our school, I wanted one, and I went to the head teacher, told them, we need this. And then they were like, who's going to be the president? I'm like, so I'm going to be, I don't care if I don't know anything, I'm going to be one, as long as, you know, we can bring people together and educate ourselves. And even from there, that love went on after I completed school, went on to work, just, you know, normal jobs as a general worker. And even then, I remember at the time I applied for the ZNBC ICT Innovation Program. And I got accepted for this idea, right, at the time, because in the application they had said it, you know, the people who are going to help you, like, build it, I think at the time it was like, if you have the idea and you know how it's going to work, and you know it's feasible, you know, you can turn it into a business, then we'll help you get it up. So even if it was just an idea, and I applied, went to the ZNBC ICT Innovation Program, and at the time I was walking from Matero all the way to where ZNBC is. Right.
So you passed through town on foot? No,
it wasn't town. I was going Matero, go through Emmersdale. I'm trying to remember the routes, so I don't know most of these places. So yeah, Matero, Emmersdale, Northmead, then go through is it Rhodes Park? Then up till Long Acres. And then
it's a long way.
It is.
And I thought I've been through it.
No, so you see, you wake up early, you go there, and you'd come back at 7. You'd knock off at 17. Then 17 you always walk. So you know, when you're playing music, you have to my headsets. You can walk. I'm telling you, you can walk. The only thing I used to make sure I had is at least I had money for Vitumboa, because along the road you just buy, and then I forget everything. Time just passes, right? And I was doing that, and someone's just like, Mwache, wait, you're wasting your time. And I'm like,
I've been through it.
And they even told me, like, listen, out of everyone, how many people are attending the same program? I was like, at the time, how many were they? I need to check. I don't know, 70, and they were picking about, I think, top 5.
Is it?
Yeah, and then like, how are you sure you're going to make it in the top 5 with? I'm like, hey guys, I'm just happy to be here, right? I'm just happy to be here, and you know, I met so many different people. You know, from there, I met people that I knew I was going to work with maybe later on in life. So even if I didn't even end up in the top 5. The experience I got from there was everything, right? So even in life, even though I went on to do other things, and people question, like, why is it that you just don't want to do normal things that other people are doing? You just don't want to get a 9 to 5. You just want to be out here. Today you're jumping into filmmaking, tomorrow you're still on tech. You know the tech industry is very, you know, hectic, given the fact that things are changing every day, and you know nothing. I'm like, guys, I have ideas. That's the only thing I'm leaning on. So I think having the courage to do certain things that people feel you shouldn't be doing is everything. Because so many other times when people are just like, hey, you're going to fail, or whatever you're doing doesn't even make sense. Like how? Yeah.
It's, you have to allow yourself to go through the process.
True.
Because if you skyrocket into becoming the CEO of the company without you starting from somewhere, you're going to go down.
Yeah.
So it's about building your foundation. Like you said, when you walked to Zeta, and the people that you met there became your network later on.
Yeah.
And you are learning from those people. That's your foundation that you are building. In school, I developed an interest for drama and poetry.
Yeah.
So when I started to do poetry, I didn't know at that point that it was preparing me for the bigger stage of life. So even the way I stand out, when I'm speaking, I use everything I learned from a simple thing like school poetry. So even when I'm doing my presentations, them dollars, they use their best, they talk, big people things, they remove their booklets, whatever.
Yeah.
But for me, when I'm doing a presentation, it's like I'm on stage.
Yeah.
The CEO will be like, wow, we're giving you the contract.
Yeah.
You get my point.
Yeah.
So those things that we go through, they groom us to become, they groom us for our future.
Yeah.
So we just have to allow ourselves to go through the process.
It's true.
You see, even the Bible says, even when you go through the waters, it will not sweep you. When you're walking through the fire, it will not burn you. It did not say that. No, when you see the fire, just hold on and say, God, there's fire, I want to cross. And he'll come and carry you and put you on the other side. You have to pass through the fire, the waters, the storm, the everything. Then you know you're on the right path. I'm not saying it's supposed to be hard for everyone.
No. So, yeah.
But at some point, whether you are coming from a family which is well to do, right? And there's a business that is already there for you. You have your own fires and your own waters that will go there. It might not be walking long distances. It might not be selling in the streets, but you have your own waters and you have to be strong enough to pass through them. As long as you have the idea and you know to say, this is my destination.
Yeah.
And for some of us, there's no plan B.
True. Yeah.
You saying you did not do college. I started college and did not finish college. So there's no plan B to say, if I stop doing Bongstrand, I am not going to be employed. Because at this level, I don't think I would like to stop a business only to be employed with no qualifications. So yes, you're going to be a general worker. You have to sweep the floors. And I've built myself so much to this point where I just can't. I prefer to work for myself. I know the ways on how to go about making money. So in a month where I do not make anything, it's on me.
Yeah.
You get it. I don't have to blame anyone to say, I have a boss and what. If it doesn't work, it's on you.
Yeah.
And I think that's how I've groomed myself. So in whatever I do, I've learned you do it like it's your first and last time to do it. Whatever opportunity you are given, even if it's just to be on the podcast, or even it's just to run TryB, you have to make sure you do it like it's the last thing you ever do on earth. Like it's your last day on earth and I have to run this company to the fullest.
True.
And I have to put in my full potential. I have to put in my effort and make sure that it's done. So that's
definitely. No, definitely. I mean, it all comes down to how much do you want it, right? How far are you willing to go for this thing? But hey, have you ever thought of writing a book?
No. I've thought of maybe speaking and someone else writes the book.
Do you know you should write a book, and do you know what the title should be? After all those lies you told to family. Wait. Hey, I'm not even done.
I'm hearing. I'll try not to laugh.
Okay, so after all the lies you've told to family, you should write a book titled "The Lies That Make Us."
That's a very good title.
Yeah, that would be a very good book, The Lies That Make Us. Because I would tell you 100%, as a business person,
Yes.
you have lied at one point. So, not even at one point, at so many points. Right? You have lied either to yourself,
Yes.
to customers, to family. Yes.
Lie to yourself, number one, to say, I'm going to be making money. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, true. Mom kept on telling me, hey, find a job where it's guaranteed that per month and you're getting paid. Get a job in the government. Apply a kubu soldier. Apply a hospital. Even if you're moping, it's fine. Just apply. Get a job in the government where it's like guaranteed. I lied saying, why show him for that? For civil servant. You see, I lied. Just so I could continue doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Right? Because she's like, hey, you're out there living on your own and you need to survive.
Yes.
Right. And I just want you to have a better life. So please, the applications here, the open positions, please apply for this.
Yes.
But because I wanted to do whatever I wanted to do, I ended up saying, no, I shouldn't for any. Civil servant, quit that too. But there was nothing. I just wanted to continue doing what I wanted to do. And, it's only because of such lies that I ended up going on with what I wanted to do and making something out of myself and even getting to this point. So you should write a book called The Lies That Make Us, because that we lie.
Yes. How I would do that. And you know my mom, I think she knew.
Yeah.
Because when she came back, she noticed I wasn't the person she left.
Yeah.
I was too, I don't know what word I can use. I was too, I wouldn't say too courageous. I became a whole different person. Because you know what starting a business does to you? It changes who you are totally.
Definitely.
If you didn't have a thick skin, number one, you need to have a thick skin. Because the world is brutal out there.
Oh,
yes.
Tell me about it.
So when she came back, I think she noticed to say, this my child was not like this.
Yeah.
So she started persisting to say, I want to see where you work. I want to know. Because things happen. You know how parents explain things. You know how life happens. I need to know where you work. Sometimes maybe there's an accident, God forbid. Yeah. But I need to know where you work. I want to come to your workplace. Remember, I don't have a workplace. Yeah. I sell around the
streets are your office. Yeah. Yeah.
So I can't take her to town and say, Mom,
welcome. Bring your mom to work there.
I can't do that. And she became so persistent. Yeah. She wanted to know. So what I did, I said, I'm going to work very hard. And so as she knows to say, I'm actually working. Because she was starting to sense, to say, this one. There's something she's doing and she's being secretive. So that was my first 20,000 kwacha. Yeah. I made that one. So when I made that 20,000 kwacha, I drew all of it from the bank in cash and put those rubbers, so that I can feel the money.
Yeah, please.
And then I took it to her to say, remember at work I've been telling you, I've been saving my salary since you left. What? So this is my salary.
Money hits different when you can see it. No, I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. Similar story where it's like at 5, because you know how your phones have like a different notification tone for each messages. Maybe if it's emails, it has a different. Yeah, so emails, I know that this is an email. If it's just an ordinary message, I know this is just a message. So 0405. So I sign like an email. Ding. Me, I wake up, I check. It's money that I've never seen before in my account. I'm like, yeah, this much money has never entered my account. I woke up, started taking a walk. At that time, walking around the neighborhood just so I could take it in. Even felt like calling the bank just to ask, guys, is it true? But yeah, sometimes when hard work pays off, you just want to see everything. You're just like, okay, let me take it all in. My hard work is paying off. But no. True.
I think I've also started using that phrase to just enjoy life sometimes. When I feel like, because I'm a very frugal person, I count how much I spend. I count everything when it comes to money. I count very nicely to say, if I'm going to give someone a tip,
Yeah.
Trust me, as I'm going to that restaurant, I know to say if this person gives me good service, I'm giving them this amount.
Yeah.
If they don't try, I'm not giving them anything. If they go above and beyond, this is my max. I calculate everything. So when I got to the point where I make my first, there's that first, I think for me my first big amount was a 5,000. It was during the COVID time.
Yeah.
I had to supply branded face masks to this well-known beautiful hotel on the Copper Belt. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the name.
No, sure thing.
To Garden Court.
Yeah.
So they said they wanted face masks. And I just registered the company. And it was after registering the company, it's like you put bad luck. I was not thinking this company registration is bad luck. Business for somehow just went dry. No sales, nothing. Yeah. And then they told me they wanted face masks because COVID hit.
Yeah.
I had advertised. And then I did this, I had a tailor. There's this man called Mr. Mumba from just within Liwala South. He's very good at what he does. He makes even worksuits and all that. So he made those face masks too. When you look at them, I still have one at home.
Yeah.
He did a very good job. When I presented the face mask branded, they asked me how much, and then I said, no, you tell me how much you're willing to pay for this. When they said the price, I was like, what?
You're not even expecting that amount because it was lower for you, yeah.
And then they told me they want this specific quantity. So I think at first they ordered for like 5,000 kwacha.
Yeah.
When it hit my account, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. I was happy. I couldn't believe it. You know, the first 5,000 kwacha you've earned all on your own in terms of not because you worked for someone.
Yeah.
And you've made it in a space, maybe it took you a week to deliver. So you've earned it in a space of 1 week. And now I'm thinking this business thing, if I can make 5,000 kwacha a week.
Imagine! I know, yeah.
So great.
Yeah.
Those are moments we just look back and say, my first 5,000 kwacha, I felt it.
I've been there. And money is a very good motivation. So if it hits your account like that, you feel like, you know what, I need to work harder so this happens more frequently. So yeah, it's just interesting to see that happen. Now let's talk about you as a, is it presenter?
Yes.
Talk about you being a presenter and you being at ZNBC for some time.
Yes.
And how was that like?
So there was this one time, I love to tell stories.
Go on, yeah. We love to hear those stories.
This one time, I was 9 going into 10. My father had a wholesale shop in Kalingalinga. By then, there were no foreigners who used to sell in these wholesale shops. It was Zambians. So it was very big. So one day, he sends me, because when I used to go to the shop, he used to make me sell.
Yeah.
At the age of 9. He would take the back seat there. And a wholesale shop, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I used to feel like this man hates me. Like, why does he do this? But for me, thank God, those small money lessons he was teaching me, the ordering, the selling, that's what started the love of money.
So when you said the love of money,
but not the root of all evil.
Yeah.
So that's what sparked to say I can do something. So when he used to do that, he sent me to Long Acres. Kalingalinga and Long Acres.
Yeah.
That's close. So he gave me transport money, told me to go and buy something from Long Acres. And I thought, I'll walk. And I was only 9.
Yeah.
At 9 to 10. I said, I'll walk. So when I was walking, I passed ZNBC. I said, so this is what ZNBC is. I turned. Distraction when you're a child. You forget what they send you. I turned into ZNBC. And then when I entered ZNBC, the person I found at the reception was so welcoming. They asked me, what do you want? What? I said, I would like to be on TV. I want to be a presenter.
Monica Lejas.
You're young.
Yeah.
The world can't stop you. That's why, the children don't fear anything.
Yeah.
That's why even when you're doing something, you have to be like a child.
No, yeah.
Scared. They don't care whether you're a CEO. They don't know that.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you say, I'm a CEO,
They're like, okay.
They're like, okay. They're not they're not scared of doing many things. So when I told her, she told me, you want to be on TV? What do you want to do on TV? I said, I can talk. They said, okay, come follow me. Then they took me to, there's this producer. She's still there. She's called Margaret Chisolo. She used to produce a kids show called Kids and Teens Avenue. And then luckily on that same day, it was a Saturday, so the show was airing that same day. And there were other kids my age. So when she took me to her in the office, I saw the other kids my age, and I was already dressed for the occasion. So now she asked me, you want to do TV? Do you know how to do you know, have you ever done it before? I said no. Have you ever watched the show before? I said no. She told me, okay, but I have to audition you. So she asked people to audition me. They gave me the script. They showed me how the others were doing it. And then when I saw what they were doing, I decided to do it as well. So that's when I auditioned. They liked the audition. And that's how I became a presenter at ZNBC for Kids and Teens Avenue. So I did that. And then later on, as I was growing, obviously I couldn't do Kids and Teens Avenue. I started doing Young Club, like for the teens. Yes, but because now that was a different producer. So now again they had to audition you again.
I see.
Yes, and then now for a while, because Young Club was different from a kids show. Because kids show was like, hi, my name is Christine. Bye. You know the stuff of now Young Club is like you're moving into teenagehood. And it's different. So I had to also be in the audience a bit to understand the flow of the show. And for me, I think at that point, that's when I now started to understand how things move around in terms of the TV and the media space. Because when I was younger, I just knew it's just action, rehearsal, go to orphanages, go in the field, do field work, like field work reporting for kids and all that. But now it was now hitting the real way of doing media and TV presenting. After then, now I grew, I became a youth. I'm no longer a teen. Then now we moved to The Link. Yes, The Link, which is a youth talk show. Yes, so that's my journey.
That's an interesting story. Imagine back to my, then you're just like, let me actually, you know.
So he always tells me, and since then, now he knew to say, okay, on Saturdays she's got TV. And you know, ZNBC, the way they used to do it, they used to pick you up. So meaning I wasn't going to the shop on the Saturday to go and work with my dad. I was going for TV. So I knew they'll come and pick me up and drop me off home. I was enjoying it, trust me. Especially when I was a child. It was like then when I'm back home and people are saying, I'm on TV. And now you know your mom is telling all her friends. It was just
parents are very happy with that.
Yes. So yeah, that's how it started.
No, that's interesting. And at what point did you leave ZNBC?
I didn't leave per se. I got pregnant. Yes, with my second child. Then the pregnancy was too much. I got sick from the first month. So now I started being absent. I was sick throughout the pregnancy. And then after the pregnancy, because now that's a whole 9 months someone being sick, right? And then after the pregnancy, now you have insecurities of your body, and you feel like you can't go out there. So since my child is now 9 months, 10 this month, 10 months. This is my first this is my first like appearance even on TV. Because I was so insecure with my body. I I was so insecure with everything. I had to make sure my tummy, because my bust was growing. Yes. So now that I even stopped breastfeeding to try to get my body back, I was gaining. My face became so round. Too many insecurities. When being a female, it's a lot. So that's how I've not been doing TV, because I wasn't confident with how I look. I wasn't confident with how I feel. And you know, when I tried to go out there, then people tell me, why na? So all those things people say, they do affect you in one way or the other. Sometimes you can say, yes, I have thick skin, but when you look at yourself on the mirror, those are the ways that are ringing. So yes.
No, that's I can even just imagine how that transition has been, because even the silly comments that people make, thinking, you know, it's just like
it's just a comment.
It's just a comment. It's just, you know, it does affect people.
Especially after childbirth, because your body changes completely. Starting from your shape. If you had nice curves after giving birth, I mean, when you're pregnant, your back sorts of your structure changes. So all those curves, they can not really deform, but you feel like you've lost them. You get it. So now for you to fully get back, it's difficult, trust me. True. Very difficult.
True. Definitely things that, like, people don't know what you're going through and people don't know what you're dealing with. And, you know, certain comments are triggers. They don't even know how it's like getting to you. But me and my cousin used to say something, because, you know, being in high school, you get teased for so many things. And, you know, you're thinking also there's something wrong with me. And then growing up, you grow up maybe being insecure about that one thing. So we made up this saying, as an African child, right, the only way certain things can get to you if you have this immense self-love. Very little can get to you. And we're saying, as an African child, the first step to self-love is loving your nose.
Yes. You have a big nose.
You see, that's the first step. The first step as an African child to self-love is loving your nose. Because once you love that part of yourself, trust me, whatever someone says, like, but you know, there's nothing you can tell me about myself that I haven't already told myself. It's like I've already gotten past that. So
teach that to my kids.
Like. Trust me. It's like we don't even notice our noses until you look in the mirror and be like, okay, but my nose is big, right? But my nose is big.
Yes.
So as an African child, the first step to self-love is love your nose.
Love your nose.
Yeah. And I get you when even people think, okay, or even yourself, you think I've got thick skin. There's just certain things that you just can't keep away because they just hurt you. They just get you where it really hurts.
Yes.
But also having to live with that, and I just love how you've navigated it and just been able to deal with it and just work on yourself. That's been like really amazing. So
yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying. If I have, like, maybe 6 months ago, if I was to go and walk into a meeting with my old clients, and they say, Christine, you've gained. Christine, what happened to your... Oh, Christine, you're pregnant. Oh, Christine, you know those things. They get to you because your body keeps changing as a woman. So that's why I also like these advocacies that are now there to help women in business. Because what women go through in business is totally different from what men go through in business and even in workspace.
100%, yeah.
Yes. Because imagine a guy working in the streets, they have it. Maybe the worst that can happen is other guys just trying to threaten them. But for a woman, from my experience, even bus drivers will be wanting to sleep with you, saying, you are selling those things. Give me those things. I'll give you 100. Let's go. I'm like, what? You should be... I'm like your child.
Yeah.
I'm literally your child. Because I might be the same age as your child. You get it?
Yeah.
So you go through all that. And if you're not strong enough, you find yourself where you don't make sales, and then now you end up giving in to those things. So it's different for ladies. We need the motivation, we need the encouragement, we need also to see other women like us who are doing it to come out and say, this is what I've gone through and this is how I've managed.
Very true.
Yeah.
So now that, you've taken a step back from TV, are you looking to get back into TV? Like what's next from here?
From here, what next for me? I want to, in all honesty, I want to try something new. I think I've been a bit comfortable. I'm not saying ZNBC is a bad place. I've been a bit comfortable at ZNBC. I feel like it's home. Yes, I want to officially go to my producer and say this. I think this is it for me, and then I see what else I can do, because I know my strengths, I know my potential, and I've been doing this for a long time. And I just want to grow. I don't like being comfortable. I don't like feeling at home. You've seen that meme that says, I don't want peace,
I want problems.
Yes. I want to see what else I can do. Like I said, whatever you do it to the best of your abilities.
Very true.
And then when you're done doing that, move on to something else. Because I'm also at a stage, I'm still young. I'm still trying to see what exactly I was born to do here on earth. So when I'm doing these things and I feel like, okay, now I've reached the breaking point, I'm done with this, I have to move on to something else and just grow there as well. When I'm done with there, I think I'll also move on to something else. I want to try podcasting. I want to try public speaking. I want to try leadership programs. I want to try lots of things.
No, try them all. Try them all. That's why you're on the tripod. We're all about advocating for trying until you triumph.
Thank you.
So please go ahead, try them all. And I do think it's very important that we grow out of certain shells, because yes, as much as it's peaceful, it's guaranteed. We, as human beings, we are meant for growth.
Yes.
Right? We can't stay in one place for too long. I've been behind the camera for I don't know how long, and then now, look at me, I'm here sitting. Like, who knew this was even possible? That
I can't even tell you are behind the camera, because the way you're just flowing your
this whole thing?
Yeah, saying you didn't go to school for this.
I went to do a short course on documentary filmmaking, which is it's literally everything to do with me being behind the camera.
So good.
Me sitting here and hosting something, and I'm on camera, and just like my big nose is on the camera. You see, but this is something that I wasn't even prepared for. It's not something that I've always thought, one day I want to be in front of the camera. Yes. I want to do this. No.
That's the good. You see, if you're an entrepreneur, a business person, taking risks becomes natural. Because others are too scared to take a risk.
Very true.
But even us coming here, and everything about life is a risk on its own.
Very true.
You having to say, okay, I want to have a girlfriend, or I want to have a wife. You don't know if you'll be there for that person tomorrow.
It's very true. Very true.
You say, no, I want to have kids. You don't even know if you'll be there to raise your kids tomorrow. Nothing is uncertain. Everything is a risk. So I like that we business people, risk taking is what we do. Now we start to do it effortlessly, if there's such a word.
No, but I think it's very important that we find things that excite us. We find things that keep us motivated, things that keep us going. Because I know, even as much as you might be running a business that's it's bringing in money and everything, at one point you just think, okay, what more can I do with this business?
Yes.
Because you might still think, okay, cool, right now we have, return clients, it's fine, I don't need to disturb the business, right? But at some point you just feel like, okay, what if maybe we expand to this region? What if we do this? What if we do that? Growth is very important, because
because I easily get bored.
True.
I always love creativity. I love it when things change. I love growth. So if something stays the way it is for a long time, I get bored.
True. I mean, the last thing you want to feel is like it's stagnant. Like, okay, I'm just here.
Yes.
Nothing is moving. I'm just here. Yes. But no, that's a good thing. It's a good thing. We looking forward to see just more of the things that you come up with, you know, what you get into. But me personally, I'm waiting on that book. I don't care if you're going to write it yourself.
Then you come to
but the lies.
The one who told you the time.
Okay, no, yes, but I need, you know, as a business person, I need a certain percentage just for the name, I need a percentage,
From here.
Yes. So guys, if you see that book, just know I have shares.
Okay.
But no, thank you for making the time to come through.
Thank you.
This has been a very lovely conversation. So I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to share in terms of your business, where people can find you, and
so the business is called Brown Strand Brands. We do branding, corporate wear, PPE, outdoor and indoor branding as well. We're on Facebook. The Facebook name is Brown Strand Brands, and or you can reach me personally as well. I'm also on Facebook, Christine M. Mabika, and then on Instagram, Christine M. Mabika.
Okay. Awesome. So for everyone that has been watching this podcast, I hope you've enjoyed yourself, and I hope you've learned something, you've taken away something from this lovely conversation. And yeah, so to anyone that would love us to give their business a shout out here on the platform, please remember you can visit Tribe. It's tribe.co.zm. Find a group or a tribe called the TryPod, and then you can share your business name, what your business does, and any other information that you think you would like the audience to know, and you would be lucky enough for us to give you a shout out on the platform. So please, let's keep on growing together, let's keep on learning, and see you next time. Thank you.
Next time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.